Joe Biden, in the meantime, is going to visit the border. Here's a little video.
Are you going to be visiting the border when you head down to Mexico?
That's my intention. We're working out the details now.
Liz, this guy has avoided the border like a feminist avoids cooking. He's now going to the border after the midterms. Why?
Well, listen, I might differ a little bit from the rest of conservatives on this. I don't really care if Joe Biden visits the border. I care what his policies do to impact the border. Yeah. Joe Biden going to the border is just going to be a photo op, right? They're just going to paint him in a positive light. They're not going to allow journalists to ask him the tough questions. They're not going to put him in a situation where he's seeing these caravans crossing the border. He's not going to be staged nearby to the hundreds of thousands of Americans who are dying of fentanyl overdoses. He's not going to see women who've been sexually abused by the coyotes and the cartels being trafficked across the border. None of that's going to happen if he visits the border. All he's going to do is try to make it a quote-unquote humanitarian crisis in the way that it's not, meaning he's going to blame Border Patrol, he's going to blame ICE, he's going to use this as a venue to push amnesty on the American people. So I don't care if he visits the border. What I care about is our country. I care about our sovereignty. I care about securing the borders so that we can actually be a nation. I care about the women who've been assaulted and sexually exploited. I care about all of the people all across our nation who are suffering from the opioid crisis, the fentanyl crisis, which is a result of these open borders. I care that the Biden administration has continued catch and release, that they have stopped remain in Mexico, that they are doing everything in their power to make the border as porous as possible, starting with, Jesse, Joe Biden's invitation to illegal aliens at the beginning, or during his campaign, I believe it was, when he actually said, come on into America, we'll let you. That's what I care about. I don't care if he goes to the border himself.
Liz Wheeler, the Liz Wheeler Show comes here. You can get this full time now, January 9th. Liz, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Support the First TV today and get instant access to exclusive specials like Who is Ron DeSantis, the history of FBI scandals, and America's worst presidents. Visit thefirsttv.com/support or download the First TV app to become a supporter and start watching today.